Okay, so my name is Casey, and this is Homer, and we are in the Valencia city, Bukidnon, in the Philippines, and we have an outsourcing company. Today, we want to talk for a second on how to start an outsourcing company in the Philippines. Question number one, why do you think the Philippines is the number one outsourcing hub in the world? I'm going to tell you why. The reason is Filipinos have good English. The labor cost and cost of living is lower than in other countries like the US or the UK or Australia. You have a culture where people really want to please, and they're very good with customer service. They're very good with taking care of people. You have people that have a drive to work and a drive to be successful. So it's a great place. Would you agree, Homer?
I agree.
Homer agrees, so we're good. Now, so if you want to set up your own outsourcing business in the Philippines, it's not all that easy to do, because first you have to remember you got to be legal. So you have to register the business with the SEC. Especially if you're a foreigner and you want to come down here, it's going to take a while, and it's going to take some money. Even though the Philippines wants to be very efficient, unfortunately, in that particular area of the world, in government affairs, things are not always efficient. So there's a lot of paper, there's a lot of paperwork on top of paperwork, and we have a whole channel showing all the work we've been doing over the last year to be legally registered. We did get legally registered as a business. It took us 7 months to be registered. So if you want to come down here and you've got time to kill and you want to get set up and be SEC registered to where you can legally pay people and legally have a business down here, we can show you that. We already have some videos on that. If you don't want to spend all that time, you can always just call us and then we'll do it for you, and it's going to be a lot easier and cheaper. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's better to ask someone who already did the job, so that you will not waste a lot of money for unnecessary like paper jobs, paperwork. You don't have to spend those unnecessary amount of money.
I agree. There is the Filipino price and there's the foreigner price, and the foreigner price just goes way up. And so save yourself a headache, and if you've got any questions especially, give us a call. After you get your business registered, you've got to find good people to work for you. Usually if you're looking for online jobs and you want to contract an individual person, sometimes you can get a very good employee. Sometimes you're probably overpaying, and other times they might do good for a few months, but then they disappear. And sometimes they might not know how to do something correctly, and they get, maybe the word here would be naula, or they'd be embarrassed, and they just disappear. So one of the ways that we fix that problem is we work in groups. And so we have a group of people here working in their office. And what I do is I kind of catch the few little things that some people here in the Philippines might miss, cultural things, and that makes the work go so much better for everybody. It lowers the risk of communication problems. What's some things to consider if you're going to hire a Filipino person? If you're outside the Philippines, you're going to hire somebody here, what's the thing you should consider?
So the one that we need to consider if we need to hire someone here in the Philippines is we have to make sure that they have the skills that we need, and also their work ethics. We don't know, most of the Filipinos have a good ethics, but not all of them for sure. But yeah, and also we have to consider that they are open for something that we need, especially the clients have different needs in terms of their products, but most of the Filipino can adjust as well.
All right, what's some of the things that we do here, Homer?
Here in our office, we're actually doing like writing blog posts and also video editing. I can say that most of outsourcing job that we need from US, we can actually we're actually doing it here, but not all.
But most of the stuff on the internet is probably written here.
yeah, especially social media.
Yeah. Okay, so if you want to build a great team here in the Philippines, for me personally, number one is going to be work ethic and their character, because I want to see that they're going to show up every day. I want to see that they're willing to learn new things, because you might have a new software or something that the person may not have had experience on, but if they're willing to commit to learn it, then you've got a good employee, and we can work as a group to train them. All right, another thing you need to consider in managing your operations, when you get a team of people here in the Philippines, you need to make sure you can manage your workflow, and that can be a real problem, especially if you've got customers with different logins and websites and everything like that. So the first thing that I did here was hire Mr. Homer, and he started out as a video editor, but I saw he had a skill in management, so I put him over managing all my other employees here. So that's one thing, you got to find a good manager. The second thing is there's softwares that we use to keep track of tasks. You want to tell them about that?
Yeah, the first software that we're using here is the Slack. The purpose of Slack is like a messaging. You can use that especially in communication with the team. If you need to instruct something so everyone can see it. So that's the first thing. And also we're using ClickUp for assigning tasks to everyone, making sure that the task is organized, and it also helps us to monitor due dates of every project that we have here.
We have a ClickUp administrator here in this office as well. We'll do another video soon talking about the benefits of using ClickUp, and we should probably have one talking about Slack as well.
Yeah.
So the last thing you need to do is you need to figure out where is your niche going to be. So for me, I knew how to edit videos, and so I came from the US. I'm like, I know I can teach people to edit videos. So we started out editing videos, but then we found our little niche working for SEO companies and doing AI videos and doing blog posts. And so we've kind of expanded. Now we do, videos, blogs. We do, what else we do? We do admin for this particular company in the US. And we're just solving the problems of our customers in the US. So once they see that we work efficiently as a group, then we start taking on more and more responsibilities. So that's my suggestion, is just find something you're good at, something you can train someone else at, and build a team to offer more services.
That's right.
All right, Homer, I got a question for you. How do you compare working by yourself or working in a group here?
Yeah, for me, I can say that working with the groups is really important for a progress, because in one office there's a lot of head thinking for a specific problem, so you can help each other. Compare in working in our house that if there's a problem, we don't really know how to solve it. It's really different working with somebody else. Working at the office, especially we're handling different clients, so we're learning not just about the task that we're working with a specific or one client, so we're learning everything or everyone's working on in the office.
So if you want to build yourself an outsourcing company in the Philippines, you can do that. It is possible. Plan on about a year or more to get ready. Or if you need to build a team in the Philippines, you can also just email us, and we'd be happy to help you. And we're very affordable. My big thing is I want to create jobs for people. A lot of this income is going to be supporting our ministry with our U.S. nonprofit called No Longer Abandoned. But this is a business that's going to create income to support a children's home here. So we want to create jobs. We want to help support local ministries here. So we want to encourage you, if you don't have the time to set up an outsourcing company in the Philippines, you can give us a call. So if you got any questions, shoot us a message on the comments of this video, or email me at casey@ghostedit.org. Thanks a lot.